Hello everybody, welcome back to another game of One Piece. Today we have Law versus Zoro. I'm gonna playing Zoro. This is the final round. We actually wound up doing 2 out of 3. I'm only showing the first game, but I mean we're out to a good start. I mean Nami survived one turn from what it looks like. And like I said before in my other video, if Nami survives one turn, she gets better every single turn. She's basically more free every single turn. Opponent sees that though. We're gonna block and save our Nami, so we get at least one bit of value using Chopper Blocker. And Law vs Zoro is a very interesting match because Law has blockers for days, but Zoro near the end game, especially around turn 7, when you make that that Luffy, and you make him unblockable, you're hitting that face. So you really want to get whatever you can life-wise early, but the end game is where you're gonna clean up. Now, once again, I'm gonna drop my search Nami. I got my, my Don Nami, and of course, he's gonna go ahead and read that Nico Robin, which is amazing in this matchup. Nico Robin's gonna be able to clear a lot of things, and our opponent has to answer for that Nico Robin. So he's gonna go ahead and tap on Nami. He's debating on that Nico Robin, if I had to guess. He's gonna get rid of on Nami, but hey, listen, it happens. We still have a Robin. Our Robin's gonna be able to put in a little bit of work. And we're gonna drop Luffy here, so we're gonna be aggressive right off the gate. We're also gonna sound Nico Robin up, so we're gonna pop his cat. We're gonna swing at face. He's gonna go ahead. I believe he's gonna block here with his law, which is a correct play. And then we're gonna go swing with Luffy at his law because we want to put some pressure on. He's gonna block again, and no big deal. He gets rid of his Nico Robin, which is great for us because that card would have been a pain for us. I feel like in this matchup, that's one of the cards you really want to hold. I believe I hold one in my hand, Nico Robin, throughout the entire match. He's going to bring out Drake, or Killer, actually, and pop my Nico Robin. Once again, really smart play. I just want to say real quick, guys, as you're watching this video, hopefully this microphone, I have a different microphone. Let me know if this one sounds better. I'm going back and forth on microphones. I'm changing settings up, and I really want to get the best quality sound. So please comment down below. Let me know if you like the microphone. Also, I'm going to be streaming, actually, on my Twitch down below, One Piece, and I would really appreciate you guys clicking the link in the description down below. Twitch TV, YGO_Paisano. You can see me play One Piece live. This is my first version of Zoro. I'm going to play different builds of Zoro. And this is just my first burst on me testing out the deck and seeing how I like it. If you're watching the game, though, what's going to be happening is he's going to be clearing our board almost fully. But that's no big deal because we're gonna be able to use this cool event card to pop out his law, and that's huge right here. I think I played 2 in my build. KO character 6 power or less, so he's gonna lose his law here. We're gonna put a Chopper Blocker on board. We're gonna go ahead and set Zoro up, and we're gonna be more aggressive with our Nami, which is something I haven't done in the past, but I really need to do more moving forward. Our Nami's now 5k with the 1k boost by our Zoro. He's gonna use a Chopper Blocker. He's at 2 life to our 4 life. And this is where we want to be, realistically. We want to be in the end game. Our opponent did drop double blocker, which is super upsetting. We knew we had one, but now that he dropped both, it's definitely a pain. It's going to remind him to, untap his law. But this is a really cool game because it shows one aggressive deck versus a deck that can be aggressive, but for the most part, mid-range deck, which Law is. I really like Law a lot. I might play Law this weekend. I'm trying to play like one of every deck. Every week and show my profile and show how I did and what do I think about the deck, can it be improving or not. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to learn about any One Piece deck. And I'm going to be doing polls on this YouTube channel, so if you want to go and click on poll, you're able to check out the conversation about what's going on. So now he's going to fully clear our board, and now we're near the end game against our opponent. We're going to drop Luffy, which is massive here. I mean, that Luffy is huge. Obviously, we're going to make a Luffy or Luffy, depending on how you say it. We're going to make him be able to bypass the blockers. We're definitely going to take him down to 1 life. And I think that was more or less the right play. Now, unfortunately, we didn't have enough Don to set Sanji up, and it wouldn't really matter because we still have to run into his blockers, but we're going to go ahead and take out one of his life. He's going to go ahead and block over here. And now it's 1 life versus 4 life, so we're in a pretty decent position, though I will say our board state isn't strong. And I think our opponent starts realizing that right about now when he says, okay, if I can get rid of this Luffy, I basically can start swinging in life. Our opponent only has 2 cards in hand from his standpoint, which is correct, by the way. I feel like if we had just even 1 more card on our hand, it would have made all the difference in this game. So that's why, this game, 1 card is all the difference. And in this game, it really shows, especially near the end game. But once again, he's going to go ahead and start creating more of an aggressive type board. His board's already pretty aggressive, but he's going to go ahead and enhance that. And Law's ability can do that. It can bounce back to return. the thing about playing Law versus Zorro, if you're playing against the Zorro, you have to realize those Luffys are dropping down, taking at least 1 life a turn, but they can't take 2, meaning if you have multiple blockers, your opponent can't drop 2 Luffy down, and then, you know, double Don them. That'll be, what, 14 Don. So my best case scenario is drawing another Luffy. I'll be able to take 1 life, but the issue is I won't be able to take both, you know, life and fatal. So that's something I think that's really important to notice in this game state. We're going to go ahead and set our board up. We have a bunch of cards on hand. We only have 1 Sanji down. We do have the other Luffy, so we do have enough to take out another life. We're going to play Nami to search here, and to be honest with you, in retrospect, I really should have kept that Nami, but I think it was really important to play it as well, because had we played that Nami, and if we drew maybe a 2K counter, it would have been a little bit better. It's a little bit of a gamble, but it would have been a little bit better, but we're going to get a free life once again. And like I said, this is why what's so important. Had we maybe drawn a blocker, I mean, we could have did a lot of things. Okay. So he's going to take a swing, and he's going to be able to block it freely with one of his guys. He only has 1 blocker left. If we survive this turn, we win the game on the spot. That's basically what it has. We have 3 life, and we have to survive just 1 turn, and the game's over. Can we do it? Opponent's in fatal. Okay, so opponent's going to go ahead and drop his Nami. He's going to go ahead and just sculpt, or whatever you want to call it. Look at the top 5, add a Straw Hat's crew. He does whiff on that, which is huge for us. Then again, it only cost him 1. We're in endgame, so he has 9 Don. And he's playing Law, so, I mean, most he play with uses Kid, but he doesn't really play that. All right, so he's going to start building his board up and figuring out what can he do to be as aggressive as possible. And this is where, instead of playing characters, he's going to start applying Don. So his kid's going to swing over out of Zorro. We're going to go ahead and eat that. No big deal. We're at 2 life. He's going to have his Drake swing in. Now, I probably could have blocked this in retrospect, and we would have won the game. Didn't really think about it that way. I really, you know, when I really didn't count my opponent's Don. I was counting my opponent more or less setting up a board state, or at least being more aggressive towards my Luffy. But he really didn't do that. So we're going to flip over at the meetup at Sabati Archipelago, I believe it is. Look at the top 5, add any Straw Hats character. I was looking for a 2K counter, but we got Robin. She's a 1K. And what our opponent's going to do right here is he's going to go ahead and apply the rest of his 3 Don on his Law. Law's 8K now, swings at Zorro, and I think he's just thinking about, like, what's the best way to do it. Yeah, anyway, he's going to swing at Zorro, and for the most part, we don't have it. We have the 2K, we have a 2K and a 1K, but we needed 1 more, and unfortunately, we didn't get there. We do win this match. We lose this game, though, right here. Once again, guys, I really appreciate you guys. Comment down below. Let me know if you want to see the rest of this match. And let me know if the audio sounds really good. I'm changing mics constantly. I want to find the best sounding audio for you guys so we can hear these games a lot more and hopefully make you guys better players, as well as myself. I really appreciate everybody watching my video. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and comment down below. It's the Don! And you guys also have a great day.